Yo everybody, and welcome back to the video. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Obviously, as you can tell by the title today, we are going to be discussing whether or not Among Us will be coming to PlayStation. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. If you haven't already, drop a sub, drop a like, make sure to drop a comment also down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. Apart from that, let's just get straight into this. Alright, so first of all, Among Us was a game that came out back in 2018 and was not really known about till middle to early part of 2020. The reason for its absolute popularity boost is obviously a lot of streamers started playing it during the first lockdown, obviously due to COVID-19 and the pandemic and all that kind of stuff. Didn't know about that already? Well, now you do. Obviously, the developers decided to cancel Among Us 2. Instead, they wanted to focus and put all the stuff from Among Us 2 into Among Us 1 and really make that game amazing due to the popularity spike it had received. All the way through from about middle of 2020 all the way up to the end of 2020, literally, it was locked to only being on mobile and PC on Steam. This was what we thought would it be only ever coming onto until the start to the middle of December, when things started to leak out, some news came out, and obviously, as we all know now, it came out on Switch, and is also, if you didn't know this, it is coming to Xbox confirmed. So, in other words, Among Us have confirmed that, well, actually, technically, Microsoft confirmed that the game will be joining its Xbox subscription service, which is called Xbox Game Pass, on PC. Everyone thought it would just be on PC, it would not be coming to consoles at all. However, literally a few days later, Microsoft actually updated this announcement and said it would also be joining Xbox One and also the Series X and S in early 2021. However, Sony have not confirmed anything about Among Us coming to consoles. However, the fact that the game is coming to Xbox consoles does make it very, very promising at this moment in time. Obviously, it's come to Switch due to the fact that Switch has a touchscreen and it can be played just like on mobile without any changes needing to be made to the code, or very minimal changes, to be honest with you. And obviously you can use touchscreen just to type as well, which is one of the main reasons it wasn't coming to consoles. So, obviously there was a lot of obstacles in this lot have to come across before bringing it to PlayStation and obviously Xbox at the same time. So, the reasons why I don't think it's going to come to PlayStation and reasons why I do think it's going to come to PlayStation. Let's start with the reasons I don't think it's going to come to PlayStation anytime soon. So obviously, Xbox have confirmed it's coming to their console on the Xbox Game Pass. This could give the idea that Xbox have some kind of deal with Among Us to bring it exclusive to them for at least a short period of time before being allowed to put it on PlayStation. This could just be due to the fact, similar to Fall Guys, where they just accepted a contract, wanted that bit of money, realised they can make a lot of money from bringing it just to Xbox from that contract with Xbox. Probably a lot more money they can make without the contract with Xbox. So they probably did that due to that. It's not confirmed anyway, so we don't know about that yet. Obviously, another reason I do not believe it's going to come to PlayStation yet is obviously there are not a lot of developers developing for Among Us. There is literally, I believe, 3 developers at this moment in time. Hopefully they'll make the team a little bit bigger so they can start to, you know, branch out and kind of make the game better in a quicker pace. So obviously, with only having 3 developers, if they are working on a port for Xbox, this was going to take them a decent amount of time to be able to implement this and obviously get this to a finished product to release it for Xbox. They've only just about got around to doing it for Switch, which obviously for Switch is basically the same as mobile. They need to make some small changes, which is why it came to Switch so quickly. The Xbox, I think, is going to be a much bigger project, and then obviously when they've done that, they can then bring it to PlayStation, so I don't believe it's going to come quite yet. Also, Among Us has also said that they want to work on a friend system, so an account creation. So just like with like Fortnite, for example, where you have your own Epic account, you can have people on Epic and stuff. They want to kind of have that own system for themselves. This is obviously to get rid of hackers, you know, remove, ban people, have people add them as a friend, rather than having to constantly tell people the code, they can just join the game. They said they want to work on this first, get the airship map out. If you haven't seen the airship map yet, right here. So yeah, they want to work on other things first before bringing out any more ports. So yeah, that is another reason for that. My final reason why I do not believe it's going to come to PlayStation quite yet, before we do get onto the reasons why I do think it is. My last thing is obviously there are a lot of obstacles to come across. So for example, when you're on PlayStation using a controller, you cannot type as quick as you could if you had a keyboard or using a mobile keyboard. You can type so much quicker using both of them compared to trying to type on PlayStation. So that was one of the main reasons they didn't want to add it. However, as I've spoken about in multiple videos, which you can see in more depth here, PlayStation Quick Chat could be a feature added. So if you've ever played Rocket League, you know you can do really quick typing in the chat, like for example, nice goal, what a save, you know, stuff like that basically, which could be changed like Among Us kind of text, like for example, red sus, red vented, green, did medbay, stuff like that. It could be quick commands like that that could kind of just work to, you know, make it so you don't have to type out as much, which would be pretty helpful, to be honest with you. And this is something I definitely would recommend them adding. And yeah, that is one of the reasons why I do think it's going to come to PlayStation, actually, to be fair. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to the reasons I do think Among Us is going to come to PlayStation. So first of all, as I have recently just said, they could add a quick communications thing for any controller, so then you can, you know, type quicker, which is obviously one of the reasons they didn't want to bring it to PlayStation, but they could due to the quick feature. Also, built into the controller on PlayStation compared to Xbox, does actually have a mic built into the controller, so everyone could actually talk in game chat, or even if they just wanted to put it for party chat, they could. They don't even need people to type in the game or have game chat. Obviously, most people's mics are literally got a button to switch the microphone off and can mute themselves really easily, just like for example on Discord, where you have like a quick key button. So a lot of people can mute themselves without the need of them implementing any kind of chat features within Among Us on PlayStation. They could just keep it to normal, just typing in the chat and not worry about it, and just get the game out. And I mean, most players would just play it in a PlayStation party, and that is yeah, that would definitely work. Any other reasons coming to PlayStation? So another reason would be, obviously, if it's coming to Xbox and PlayStation are very similar in the way the controller is, in the way everything works. They're very similar. Let's be honest. Obviously, I know one's Xbox, one's PlayStation, but very similar in the way they are compared to, for example, like a Switch. So if they've managed to find a way of making Among Us on Xbox, then just do the exact same and bring it out on PlayStation. It would work. There's no reason it wouldn't. There's nothing on Xbox that PlayStation doesn't have that they would actually need to have Among Us on there, which is the reason why I do believe it will be coming to PlayStation very soon. So in my idea, or in my kind of time frame, I'm putting on a bit of a silver hat here, but basically what they've said is December 10th, so back in December 10th, they revealed the airship map. They said they wanted to bring this in, for example, in late January or early February, the airship map, which hopefully will be coming out very soon. Then they were planning on getting the Xbox One out in the early stages of 2021, which could literally be anywhere between January and probably about May. However, I believe it'll be coming around about the February, March kind of time frame was when I believe it'll be. So late February, early March for the Xbox release. And then I reckon it will be another like at least 6 months, maybe 3 to 6 months, I'd say, after that for the PlayStation release. So I'm thinking summertime 2021 where it will be out on PlayStation. It's quite a bit of time, but I'm still very excited for it to come on PlayStation. It'd be absolutely amazing. As I said, if they bring out the account system, if they bring out quick chat, or just let people talk in parties, Among Us can be played on PlayStation without any problems at all. Obviously, if you have enjoyed today's video and you found it very full of information, then make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, drop a like. I'm going to keep you guys updated on any other news that does come out about Among Us. So if you haven't already subscribed yet, you know to do that, and also ring the bell. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.